back. We have some beautiful orders to pack up today, so let's get to it. All right, this first order is for Jacqueline. This is her 5th order with us, and she got some really beautiful pieces. The first one is this beautiful banded candy fluorite sphere. I love candy fluorite so much, and I actually just put in an order for a bunch more of these because you guys seem to love it as much as I do, so keep an eye out for that. She also got this absolutely stunning phantom amethyst point. This is from Brazil. Look at those rainbows in there. Truly so stunning. I have a piece like this in my own collection, and it is one of my favorites. And then she also got one of these really pretty black agate slab towers. This one has so much fun stuff going on. It's got this fun druzy pocket, some banding in it. Look at the bands on the back. So pretty. And then for a freebie, I am giving her this pretty dyed agate slab. And we will get this all packed up. Okay, so we'll start with this little beauty. I truly cannot get over those rainbows. The quality of these are so good. I only got one for the shop. I got it at the Minnesota Gem Show. It is from Brazil. I want to bring some new material to the shop from Brazil so badly. But with the tariff situation right now, it is just so expensive to get things imported from Brazil. So thankfully, there are some vendors, some importers here in the States that have already imported some material from Brazil. So that's how I got my hands on this piece and some other smoky quartz pieces and amethyst pieces that are in the shop. And that's kind of what I have to do right now to get any Brazilian material, but we'll see what the future brings. But this piece is so freaking pretty. And I have been sick for the last week, so if I'm sniffling a lot, that is why. It is that time of the year, and I never escape unscathed. Okay, really want to make sure that point is protected, and it is. Do this guy next. Or actually, you know what? Oh, I'm gonna do this sphere. I'm not going to turn that. All right, now we'll do the sky. I don't know if there are any other Swifties out there, but I am definitely a Swiftie, and I have been obsessed with with her new album, The Life of a Showgirl, which apparently is a controversial take because a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. And I just have one of the songs stuck in my head right now, and all I want to do is sing it out loud, but I will spare you guys because I am not a good singer, especially when I have bronchitis. And this is pretty thin, so I'm going to stick another layer on here. But yeah, if there are any other Swifties that are watching and you liked the new album, or even if you didn't, let me know down below. Let me know what your favorite songs are. I think mine are, I don't know, the first 4 songs really have a hold on me. The Fate of Ophelia, the Opalite, not the Opalite, but Opalite, obviously is a Crystal girly, gotta love Opalite. Elizabeth Taylor is probably my favorite song on the album. I also love Father Figure. I love Honey and Wishlist. I think those are like my absolute favorites, but the whole album is great. But yeah, I'd love to know what other people think too. Okay, this is obviously not going to fit in a freebie bag, so I'm just going to put the sticker right on here. All right, and I'm also going to give her this little wooden sphere stand. So let's get these popped in a box. And this box actually says free on the side. One of my neighbors down the street always sets stuff in her front yard, like kids' clothes, kids' toys, just stuff that they don't need anymore. Anyways, she had a huge stack of cardboard boxes one day, and I was like, this is amazing. I always need cardboard boxes, so I grabbed them. But anyways, this one was the one that she wrote free on. I know Jacqueline's not going to care, so I'm still going to use it. We always try to reuse and reduce the amount of new packaging we're putting out into the world, so I was thrilled to find these. And my neighbor was thrilled to get rid of them, so it worked out well. Actually, I'm going to pop this in a little bag. And for new customers, I usually don't include this, kind of the bigger postcard mailer. And I realized that this doesn't say thank you on it, which as a chronic overthinker, I'm always like, oh my God, people are gonna think I'm so rude because nothing I'm sending says thank you. So I will be changing that in the next round of printing these, but I do hope you guys know that I am so thankful for every single order I get. Especially I've been so lucky to have a lot of repeat customers already, which is a newer small business. It's just incredible. So anyways, love you guys so much and am truly so appreciative. Didn't want anybody to think that I wasn't. Tuck this in here a little bit, actually. and we will get this all taped up. Thank you so much, Jacqueline, for your continued support. I hope you love your order. All right, this order is for Mary, and she got some really beautiful palm stones. She got this really cute little Peruvian rhodonite palm stone. These are the prettiest, like bubble gum pink color. I just love them. She also got the last one of these stunning amethyst and crazy lace agate palm stones. Y'all have heard me go on and on about how much I love this material. It is truly one of my favorites. So I'll probably try to get more to bring to the shop. So let me know if you guys want more palm stones, if you like carvings, towers, spheres, all that good stuff. This one is so pretty with all that amethyst. There is a rainbow in there, but I don't think I'm gonna get it to pop out. She also got this absolutely stunning carnelian and flower agate palm stone. Look at those cool bands in there. This one has such pretty plumes. It's got some pretty quartz. Just a stunner, and I love the size of this one. And then finally, she got one of these beautiful blue lace agate palm stones. The quality on these is so incredible. The bands are outrageous. So good. I think there are a few more left of these. Maybe one that's this size and then one smaller one. But I love blue lace agate. It's such a good calming stone. And then Mary is a first-time customer with me, but she left me a cute little note and shared how much she loves pink crystals and purple crystals. So I'm giving her as freebies some cotton candy agate, some pretty little apricot agate tumbles, a tumbled amethyst piece, a rough amethyst point, and this pretty little flower agate and quartz bracelet. So we will get these all packed up. Oh my gosh, I feel out of breath since I've been sick. It is crazy. I can feel my lungs working overtime. No good, but we're gonna keep trucking along. Okay, let's start with this little beauty. I really wasn't sure when I got these if people would like them because blue lace agate is a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit more of a rare material, not super rare, but really nice quality blue lace agate. But I have been pleasantly surprised that you guys have liked these. Like I said, I love blue lace agate, so that makes me happy. All right, that little cutie is good to go. Do this guy next. And I probably talk about this all the time on these videos because I tend to ramble, but I love having a crystal shop. It is so much fun. And I just feel so lucky that I get to do this and that you guys come and hang out with me and are so great. And I just love it. I have not been getting any sleep since I've been sick, which has not been fun. But it has been great in terms of being able to source things for the shop because the time difference with a lot of my vendors is something that can be tricky. And so they're usually up like when it's super late here. So sadly, I've been up until like 4 in the morning the last couple nights, which has sucked. But I've been able to work with a lot of my vendors and source a lot of good, fun things for the shop. So that's been an upside. And that's definitely, one of the funnest parts is sourcing and buying things. But yeah, anyways. had to take a cough break. I also have asthma, so anytime I have something like upper respiratory-ish, it just like wreaks havoc on me. So the struggle has been real. It's been a really rough October. Actually, I shared that I had sudden death in my family, which has been just really difficult. But everybody, all my customers were so understanding because I got a little bit behind on orders and getting everything out and responding to people. And I just was blown away by how sweet everybody was and how understanding they were and how great they were, both customers and just other people within the crystal community. So I really have appreciated that. But yeah, this month has not been my favorite, and I'm ready for it to be over, which usually I'm such an October Halloween-y girl. Not this year. I am like craving the just like cozy slowness of winter and Christmas, and hit me with it. I'm ready to go. Okay, this last guy, last little guy wrapped up. That did nothing. There we go. All right, get these freebies in a bag. No, we'll pop that in another bag. All right, time for a box. All right, thank you so much, Mary. I hope you love your order. All right, the next order is for Anie. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. But the first thing that they got is this super pretty, really high quality smoky quartz little freeform. This was another piece I picked up at the Minnesota Gem Show that is from Brazil. Again, some of that high quality Brazilian material that I really want to try to keep bringing to the shop if I can. This actually reminds me, excuse me, reminds me of the little citrine freeforms that I got in Tucson last year. I just love these little shapes. And then she also got a scoop of the spooky season mix. I know it is almost Halloween, at least when I'm filming this, it is. But there are still some spooky season mix scoops left, and I'm kind of a spooky season girly all year round anyways, so hopefully some of you are too. But let's take a look and see what else she got. The highlights were a little obsidian mini moon, a clear quartz bone, a fluorite moon, a big huge compound jasper tumble, some stitch-tite, some ruby zoisite, some tiger calcite. What else is in here? Oh, a huge gold chain obsidian tumble, a piece of raw fluorite, some snowflake obsidian, some raw green calcite, and some snow agate. So lots of goodies in that scoop. Oop. And then for freebies, I am doing a little smoky quartz point to go with that little guy. We're doing some raw fluorite and a cute little K Syrah moon. So let's get these all packaged up. Okay, we'll do this little guy first. And just so you guys know, I do wash my hands since I've been coughing and using hand sanitizer because I don't want to get anybody else sick. I'm not contagious, I don't think, but still, just throwing that out there. Right, that one's good to go. I did have little hand printed bags that had a cute little, I think it was like a raven or a crow sitting on a skull for Halloween. I have ran out of those. I've done so many reprints, and just with the death of my family and being sick, I have not been able to make more. It's pretty labor intensive. I love doing it. It's fun. But I just didn't have time, and I wanted to get these orders out. So I really hope that people are okay with that and understand. I apologize so much. Sometimes because I can't do anything half-assed, I make things a lot harder for myself than they need to be. And like I said, I do love it, but sometimes I'm like, girl, just get them out. Get them out. So yeah, anyways. These scoops have been so fun though, and you guys have really loved them, which I'm so glad about. It was so fun sourcing everything and putting everything together and just seeing how much everybody loved them. I knew I'd find my spooky season people releasing those scoops, and I definitely have. Oop, tuck that in. Oops, oh my gosh. I literally have confetti all over my entire house, just the little chips. It's so funny. My husband is always picking them up, and he's so cute. He'll like put them all in like one little spot because he doesn't want to just throw them away, which I kind of love him for. All right. Get these little freebies in a bag. And we will grab a box. All right, we will get this all taped up. Thank you so much, Anie. I hope you love your order. All right, next we have an order from Nancy, who was so cute. She left me an order note saying that her daughter had already ordered some scoops and showed her my website, and that she showed her. And now Nancy was so mad because she went ahead and bought some more for herself and to share with her daughter, which I just thought was funny and so cute. So got 2 of the spooky season mixes. Some of the highlights here were this clear quartz kitty head. This was one of the bigger ones in there. So cute. Also got a huge lepidolite and mica tumble. I love those. And a little ruby zoisite star, amethyst DT. There's also a huge pyrite tumble down here. So lots of little goodies. Oh, and a little black obsidian moon. And in the second scoop, we've got a lepidolite moon, a little amethyst star, a little howlite mini moon, and a green aventurine tower, as well as lots of fun tumbles. Got a big piece of raw fluorite. Look at how pretty this chrysoprase is. That color, so good. Oh, I love it. And for freebies, we are doing some clear quartz, a little case of raw moon, some fluorite, and look how pretty this little mini agate sphere is. It's got this like funky little druzy cave on the top there. So cute. So we will get these all packed up. All right, we will get this all taped up. Thank you so much, Nancy. I hope you love your order. Okay, the next order we have is for Bonnie. She got this super pretty, really unique carnelian and orca agate palm stone. This was part of a really good batch I got this summer. Just so pretty. There's a little druzy pocket, little cave in here. You probably can't see the sparkles, but it is just so cute. I love this one. And for freebies, we are going with some raw blue calcite, some fluorite, Kesera mini moon, and this cute little mini agate sphere that kind of has some same coloring to this guy here. So let's get these all packaged up. Right, get these little freebies in a bag. All right, and we'll get this popped in a box. All right, we will get this all taped up. Thank you so much, Bonnie. I hope you love your order. All right, those are all the orders. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, comment, like, share, subscribe. If you liked this video, go check out the other videos on my page. I'm super behind on shorts. There are a ton more short form content over on my TikTok, but I am regrettably behind on here. I'm working on it. But go check out some of the longer form videos if that's your jam. Head on over to northandwilder.com to get signed up for our email list. You'll be the first to know about new stuff hitting the shop, when there are sales, all that fun stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.